Hey guys, it's me, Mario. Today we're going to continue Vipero, the Snake Man. Chapter 4, Into the Desert. My hair's not doing itself today. This won't stay. There we are. How you guys doing today? I think I'm having a bad hair day today. This is empty. Oh well. Vipero the Snake Man, Chapter 4, Into the Desert. Almost forgot my glasses. Oh, let's see here. There we go. Got him. Got him. Chapter 4, Into the Desert. Tom and Elena both took a drink from the water skin. Then Elena cupped her hands and Tom poured water into them, so that Storm and Silver could drink. Hold on, the music is a little too loud. There we go. That should be better. Tom fastened the water skin securely to Storm's saddle and put on his golden armor, the helmet, chainmail, and breastplate. Then, leading the stallion, he set out along the street in the direction of the desert. I feel it's too quiet. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I think this is good. A wall of heat hit their faces as they left the shade of the last houses and stepped into the desert. The bare skin on Tom's hands began to prickle and blister. He could even feel the heat, the hot sand through the soles of his boots. Fear stabbed through him. How could they endure this heat and still be ready to fight a beast? Cover up, he called to Elena. Cover up. Should have checked before I started this. The sun will burn our skin as badly as a fire. He pulled his tunic further down his arms and trusted that the magical golden armor would protect the rest of him. Elena was wearing a long piece of fabric as a scarf, and she wound it around her face, covering her mouth and nose until all Tom could see was the slits of her face. Before they set foot in the desert, Tom pulled out his compass. His father Teledon had left it for him with his uncle and aunt in Irenal many years ago. Before he disappeared. Once more, Tom read the words inscripted on the back of it. For my son. The chainmail gave him strength of heart. But when he looked at the compass, he felt close to his father, as if Taladon were beside him, giving him courage. As he peered down at the compass, the needle swung wildly between destiny and danger. Clearly, it was too soon in this quest to use it. Tucking the compass away in his pocket, Tom set his teeth with determination. There was no choice. He and Elena had to go on. He checked his sword and hooked his shield over his arm. It bore the magical tokens from the good beasts of Aventia he had freed in his first quest. Verno the Fire Dragon, Sepron the Sea Serpent, Arcta the Mountain Giant, Tagus the Horseman, Nanook the Snow Monster, and Epos the Flame Bird. He knew they would come to his aid if he needed them. Slowly they headed further into the desert. Both animals had become very quiet. Storm plodded on determinedly, while Tom and Elena walked beside him. Tom reached up to pat his neck. "You're doing fine, boy," he murmured. "Let's hope we'll be out of here soon." Elena looked down to where Silver padded along in Storm's shadow. "When this is over," she promised, "I'm going to give you the biggest bowl of water in all of Aventia." And there's an ad. Hold on a sec. There we go. Let's see, where was I? Sewell let out an approving howl, as they trudged deeper into the sand dunes. They lost sight of the town behind them. All they had to guide them was the glowing red line on Wizard Eldaru's enchanted map. The sun started to go down, but it glared as fiercely as ever, and an eerie whistling noise filled their ears. "What's that?" Tom asked, sharing a startled glance with Elena. Slowly they both turned to look behind them. At first Tom could see nothing but the rolling sand dunes. Then Elena pointed forward. "Look!" she cried. Tom saw that the sun was glowing hazier, as if a thin curtain had been drawn across it. And the sky was turning a dirty yellow color. "That's sand!" he exclaimed. "It's a sandstorm!" Above them, the sand was swirling in the sky, churning like a celestial whirlpool. As Tom stared upwards, it looked on a horribly familiar shape. It took on a horribly familiar shape. Malville, the evil wizard. And that was chapter 5. Into the Desert, I believe it's called. Into the Desert. Chapter 4, Into the Desert. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this read through Beast Quest. The next video I'm going to make is this is empty. Next video I'm going to make is the Pure Wind Dragon. Of the Great Dragon book. Two dragons away from the end of the Great Dragon book. Yeah. Would be sad when it ends. But also glad because it takes really it takes forever to do. But helps me remember my writing skills, I guess. Since you don't really use writing skills when you grow older. Except when you were, have a job where you write a lot. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed me reading Beast Quest. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.